Sometimes this is pretty hard, like really hard, at least compared to what my entire life has been like up until this very moment. Even typing right now is so difficult because my fingers are literally frozen solid. Well, not solid, but pretty darn stiff. That doesn't make any sense because I'm not typing right now, but man, I'm fucking retarded. I can't even fucking do this. I wish I could get biking because I have about 70 more miles from where I am, which is somewhere in between Tallahassee and Bluntstown, and I have to go 70 miles to Panama City to meet my next couch surfing host, Mark, which kind of freaks me out. I don't want to go into it right now, but I'll talk about it later. Which should be an interesting experience. But I can't because I'm stuck in my sleeping bag, curled up, hunched over my knees because it's so cold, relatively speaking, of course. And, I mean, you can see right now, like, this is how I'm sitting because I'm so fucking cold. Oh my god. It's my third night of actually camping out, being in probably the coolest location. Being so frozen, I'm not really going to go into detail of it, but I have pictures which are supposedly worth 1,000 words, so it works out pretty well. Well, actually, I can go into it because I'm not typing anymore. But when I pulled into the spot where I'm camping, first I went through this section of trees, which looked really crazy. There was just trees everywhere, close together, like each tree would be like 2 feet away from the next tree. And they were all dead, so they all looked like spires just coming out of the ground. And it was really dark, and the floor was covered with leaves. It was just a scene that you probably just never see it very often. And I thought that was really cool. But first I thought it was pretty ominous. Like, I didn't like it. It looked kind of scary. I went a little further, and then there was this huge patch, like, huge field of just perfectly nice crabgrass, and it didn't make any sense because I feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere and nobody's around and everything's dilapidated. But it was beautiful, this wonderful upkept golf course grass or something, but not cut. And in the middle of it was like this bat house, and the way the sunset was in the distance, I mean, I felt like I was in a movie. It was pretty amazing. And that was... Oh my god, I gotta cut my hair. It's fucking crazy. Okay. Anyway, I went a little bit further forward, and then the forest looks like it was like burnt down in this area, and there's this little box where it looks like someone who's hunting sits in it, and I don't think it's to play paintball because I didn't see any paint on it, but I think this is another place where people hunt, so that kind of freaks me out. That'd be the second night where I camped in hunting grounds. Then I said, fate strikes again. It happens all the time, which is true. But last night was about 5:45 with a half hour of light left, not much. But I pulled off to where I thought would be a good place and started feeling a little uneasy for no reason. And that literally happens all the time. But even once I found a good place to put my stuff down, I just started, I just knew instinctively, like, nope, this isn't where I need to be for the night. So at the risk of even going into darkness, I left that spot and continued looking for a new spot. And shortly after, I found this area, and worked out pretty well. Yeah, and just a few minutes ago, I was listening to the Adam Carolla podcast, which is pretty awesome. I love podcasts because they just let me hear people, and I don't know, it's just like it's like having a conversation with friends, but you're just not saying anything, so you're just listening to them talk. But I want to show you real quick what it looks like where I'm camping, so if I can get out of my fucking bag here. Ugh. I'll show you. Oh my god, it's so cold. Oh god. And I'm a pussy, I'm still in. This is Florida. Shouldn't even be that bad. But here, let me get my shoes on here. Oh my God. There's my bike, my tent, which is soaked. Oh God. So there's animal tracks on the ground too, which is pretty crazy because I've seen at least deer, and then there was this big paw, and that kind of scares me because it didn't look like a dog. I just feel like it was like a big cat or something. But see, maybe it's not burnt down. It's just from a drought, and it's really dead looking. But this thing was pretty cool. I don't even know if I'm holding this thing right. But I don't know. I guess that's it. Peace.